So this is not the first time that we're seeing the Kodiaq, so we don't want to spend a lot of time talking about the design. But this is the first time that we've seen the classic Skoda crystalline design featured on a large SUV, and it's really impressive. We have a large angular front coming through to the side, a high shoulder line and a high tornado line that rises towards the rear at the same time that the roof line drops away. That gives the car a really extra special dynamic, combined with wheel arches that for the first time ever with the new design language are not round but angular, coming right the way through to the back. The rear of the car is a lot more subtle than we've been led to expect from the front and the sides, and personally I would rather have larger, more dominant lights at the rear to emphasize that styling. But let's not forget why it's here. This is the gateway to a truly enormous boot. Even though it's just 20 centimeters longer than a Tiguan, it holds 400 liters more cargo in the rear. And with the seats down, over 2,000 liters total load space. As you would expect from the outside, the interior is modern and stylish. The materials used are not only of high quality, but they're also really well produced. The display at the front is dominated by a 9-inch touchscreen which has integrated buttons that really add a stylish feel to the car. Skoda's Kodiaq is all about connectivity.
The best thing is definitely that we are coming with the online content to the car, because so far we was offline. We can provide the traffic info, which is very important. That was something what our navigation simply needed before. We are coming with the Google Earth, we are coming with the Street View.
There's really no point designing a large SUV unless there is lots of space throughout. We already saw that at the rear with the boot. In the interior, there is no difference. We have class-leading legroom in the back, and as you can see from Lars, it's more than comfortable. But let's find out how it drives. This is Skoda's first large SUV, and it's always a concern with SUV design that you're going to sacrifice a little bit on the drive because of the size and the extra space that the car has. I'm really happy to report that this is not the case with the Kodiaq. We're driving a 180 horsepower TSI petrol engine, and it's been paired with a 7-speed DSG. And I'm happy to tell you that the drive is tight, lively and responsive. It really drives every bit as well as you could possibly hope for. Skoda's tagline is simply clever, and with the Kodiaq that's really true. There are 30 different unique features that make this the car that it is. Things like umbrellas in the doors of the driver and the passenger side to help you if it's raining, extra hooks in the back for your luggage, and a really nice new invention of side door protection that appears as if by magic when you open the door and then disappears the moment you shut it. Skoda really have thought about every individual detail in this car, and it all comes together beautifully. The Skoda Kodiaq comes with a choice of 2 diesel or 3 petrol engines from 125 to 190 brake horsepower. It also comes with either a 6-speed manual or a 6 or 7-speed DSG gearbox. Thanks to the way it's been designed, it has a towing capacity of up to 2.5 tons, and it can also come with 4-wheel drive. The Skoda Kodiaq is available from €25,490, but don't forget, at that price, that will only get you the entrance level 1.4 litre petrol engine. And honestly, in our opinion, you need a little bit more power. So we would prefer to go with one of the diesels, and that's going to cost you about 40 to 45,000 nicely equipped. But for that money, you get an awful lot of car. Does the Skoda Kodiaq deliver on its promises? Yes, and then some.